Need advice? Taco Bob to the rescue. Time for Ask Taco Bob.
On 101.1 WJRR.
Orlando's rock station. Ask LCTB. The Life Coach segment is brought to you by Petty's Meats, State Road 434 in Longwood, just west of I-4. First off, LC, welcome. And second, I have a hot tip for you regarding Petty's. I know you are a frequent customer there. You'll be going by there after the show today, but something
Can I guess what your tip is? Saturday, I happened to be at a wine event there in a back room, private booth, and I saw you out there kind of, I think you were buying meat and then gawking a little. Some ladies, huh?
Well, I can't get anything by the all-knowing. Yeah, I had forgotten that Petty's did one of their wine tasting events this past weekend, Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
And I had stopped in there for my usual stop just to pick up meats for the weekend. And I'm like, wow, they're unusually... Oh, that's right. They're doing the wine tasting.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And what's this about a private booth?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had booths.
No, this is in the back. Surrounded by tenderloins. Yeah. Hey, if you've never been to Petty's, in all seriousness, you need to stop by. The place is amazing. Been in business over 40 years right there in Longwood off 434. Once you go, you know what we're talking about. Everything from your appetizers to your desserts and beyond. You can get it. Petty's Meats.
So we had some listeners looking for some help from you, as always this week, and thank you for your generosity with your time that you put into this every week.
No problem. Let's get cranking on because I missed a couple last week. I'll get to those in a bit. Life Coach. This one just came in. Life Coach, our kids picked up lice at summer camp. And before you say shave his head, it's our daughter and son. Huh. Kids going to dirty kid camp, huh?
It's not necessarily true, LC. An awfully mean thing to just pass judgment.
They kind of called it, though. Shave his head, seriously. Picking those things out and using a special shampoo, to hell with all that. Just shave his head. You know what? Shave hers, too. I mean, Sinead O'Connor and Britney Spears did it, and they're all right.
Well,
they're both a little out of their mind.
Check on the Sinead one.
What?
No longer.
No, she's no longer with us. They figured out her COD, by the way.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, me and that guy I work with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right on top of the news. Yo, LCTB, how do you handle solicitation? You know, those annoying people who knock on your door and try to sell you crap.
Oh, boy.
It's easy for me. The moat and guard gators at my house, that usually, deters the solicitors.
Boy, I should have picked up that advice from my situation yesterday that we discussed with that guy I work with last hour.
I had some solicitors, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bat works too. LC.
So I've been told.
LC. But as the comedy lawyer on our show says, make sure if you have a bat in your car that you have a glove there too, so it's for baseball purposes, allegedly. LC, I'm thinking of buying a food truck and making you guys dream of BAF pizza come to life. Do I have your blessing? No offense, but you can't do it. BAF pizzas are way too big to fit in a little food truck. I mean, the boxes alone would take up all your room, so unless you pulled a trailer with the boxes behind it. Like if you trailered them, but you can do a spin called LAF pizza, right? Instead of big AF, little.
Charge a little for a little. Charge a lot for a little.
No, you just make those little ones on what did we have growing up? The low budget ones. The English muffin pizzas. Those things say like ass.
What was that crap in the jar?
It was ragu. Ragu.
Yeah, just repackaged and named something else.
Yeah. All right. I hate to drown your aspirations, in pizza sauce, but I just do like a taco truck or something like that. It's hard to go wrong on those. Which do you prefer, Life Coach, mutton chops or a flavor saver? I actually rocked both of them back in the 70s. But now that I've matured, instead of mutton chops, I prefer the taste of lamb chops and a fine red wine on my Flavor Saver. Either that red wine on the Flavor Saver or that or Cindy from B3. Smooth little mustache ride. Thinking of a new pet for the kids, LC. Should we go cat or dog? Okay, hold on to that. Any way that you look at it, I just want to warn you before you're one of these people who adopts a pet or goes out and buys one and then donates it to the pound because you can't afford the food.
Is that what it's called? Donating it?
Oh, you're dropping it, whatever. But listen, that quote unquote pet for the kids will be taken care of by you, the parents. Okay, so choose that. Choose with that in mind, right? I'd say, even though they're not the nicest, cats are probably easier to maintain than dogs. Wouldn't you agree? You can leave them for the weekend.
Yeah.
They poop and pee in a box. The dog, not so much. You don't have to take them outside, take them on pesky walks. Car rides. Oh, that's stupid. Anyway, actually, an easier pet, stuffed animal.
I don't know how I got
Get each of the kids stuffed animals.
Stuck working with so many anti-pet people.
Stuffed animal, that's your way to go. LCTV, if you were going to surf, if you were going to go surfing for the weekend, where would you choose? Sebastian, Cocoa Beach, or New Smyrna Beach? Since I'm in LA, I usually know Malibu or Venice. If it's breaking, though, I'll usually chopper over to Hawaii for Pat's favorite break. The elusive Whammy Bay.
Wow.
How does, look, I see.
Incoming.
Sorry. Speaking of incoming, I see a lot of questions coming in at 22526. I'll print them up if I don't get to them. How does the life coach exude so much badassery? It's just like many people exude, sweat from their pores. I have more pheromones than your average man. I actually sometimes donate for people going through the change. Like there's blood donors.
This is the pheromones of 10 men.
Yeah, I donate them for anybody that's transing. That drives a Trans Am. Need help, LC? Our dog Buddy eats my wife's panties. Besides the cost of underwear, are there any other concerns we should have? Sounds like a smart pooch that knows what he likes. You've heard of a coon hound, right? It helps hunters. Sounds like you have a poon hound. And it actually likes an unmentionable word that rhymes with hunters. I mean, you can mention it, but you might get slapped. LCTB trying to get a new job in tech, but all entry-level positions require 5+ years experience, which I don't have. What do I do? Oh, that's like a fresh out of college and you didn't do like an internship or don't have any experience. You know what they say, just fake it till you make it. Especially on the IT thing, you can do that, dude. You just kind of go up to file and drag down, and you hit the little Windows box and do things. But per the reference, because they're going to ask for one, just give them your friend's phone number and have him answer the phone as like a legit business name, like, "Hey, this is Frank with IBM. How can I help you?" And if they hear IBM, you're in. How are we on time? Oh, boy. One more.
Getting close here.
All right. We'll print the others I told you. This will be the last. Life coach, we need some help. Recently had a death in the family that's hurting some of us more than others. We lost my mother's brother's pet tortoise, Arthur. Listen. No, just seriously. It's going to be okay. Arthur's in a better place.
Mother's brother's pet tortoise?
Yeah, Arthur's in a better place. Death, okay, here's how it is. Death is part of the circle of life, which is very similar to buttholes and pizza pies, because they're all circles. And so's Arthur's shell, kind of. All right, R.I.P., Artie. Come on, Donnie, we got to go.
As quickly as he was here, away he goes.
Lynch and Taco. Download the iHeartRadio app.